James Mangold, director of Indiana Jones Dead on Delivery, is of course having a complete and total meltdown after the insane amount of backlash that Indiana Jones 5 has received and the failure that it is currently suffering in the box office. And already, even from this weekend, we can see that there is going to be a massive drop for this film. Currently, the film sits at 172 million worldwide, which means that there is no way this movie is going to make back the money that it was supposed to recoup the cost of making this film, which were very, very high. But of course, this is something that we continue to see happen time and time again with all of Disney's recent releases, where of course they are losing money, and that is very, very obvious. Even just over the past 8 films alone, not even including Indiana Jones 5, they have lost over $900 million, which is absolutely insane. So we're gonna get into this today and see what James Mangold has to say, because yes, he is having a complete and total temper tantrum after the massive amount of backlash that he has received. So James Mangold derides fans as divisive for not liking his deconstruction of Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones and the Dead on Delivery film. Of course he is. Of course he is going to attack the fans. This is something that we see time and time again. This is just the same old story. Every time Disney releases one of these films, one of these IP films, every time Lucasfilm releases one of these films. But of course, you know, it all was okay because we got a nice little message from Harrison Ford where he basically was just trying to pull a Tom Cruise and be like, oh yeah, we really thank the fans. And, you know, everybody means so much to us, and everyone that has gone and seen our film. Yeah, BS. We all smell that BS from a mile away. But let's see what James Mangold has to say here, because let's say that he is not happy, okay? Speaking with The Hollywood Reporter, Mangold was asked by Brian Davids,
"Life is filled with peaks and valleys, and I appreciate when my fictional heroes, such as Indy, have their own ups and downs. So why does a segment of the audience seem to want these legacy characters to be infallible? I just can't figure out why anyone would want such a little drama."
Which is, of course, completely missing the point of everything. Nobody cares if characters are fallible, you know? That is something that we expect from characters, from good characters that are well written. But the thing is, that's not what you guys are doing here. You are literally mocking these characters. You are literally knocking down these characters. You are literally continuing to stomp and pee all over and crap all over all of these characters that we have grown up with, using Phoebe Waller-Bridge in this film to do that to Indiana Jones, where basically she just continues to deride him and be just a nagging person towards him in the entire film, and he just sits there like a little B-word and takes it like a little, you know, just a completely pathetic person. That is not the Indiana Jones that we want to see. That is not being fallible or infallible. That's just being a weak, pathetic person that nobody wants to see on screen. Mangold replied,
"Well, there's a certain point where these characters become symbols more than characters, and so there becomes this anxiety that if you examine the humanity of a hero, you somehow weaken them."
James Mangold is completely proving here why he should not be directing this film. He did a great job with Wolverine. He directed Logan. That was the film. Logan was a great film. He did a great job with that film. He showed the flaws of Logan. He showed the weaknesses that he had, but he didn't have to knock him down and deride him and call him all sorts of terrible things and make fun of him and do all of that stuff. He didn't have to do that to Logan to show that flawed side of him. To continue to,
and honestly, I can't speak for how fans relate and wrestle with these questions in relation to other movies, but certainly in relation to mine, I think your question almost has my answer built into it. I mean, I think you're in a sense already addressing it. Good drama gives a hero a problem. If a movie is about a beautiful hero who's capable of anything and is virtually indestructible,
which is basically what these people continue to try to do with the females in these movies,
it is without any personal issues or concerns, then you just have a fashion video with action.
Literally what they do with Rey, literally what they did with Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Helena as in the Indiana Jones film. This is why we should not have these types of people making our movies, okay? This is why we should not have people like James Mangold making Indiana Jones 5. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about what he says here? Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.